Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Andrea and I have been selling on Etsy for 8 years. And so this is a space where I share all the good Etsy things. So life as an Etsy seller, tutorials, tips, all of those sorts of things. So if you are interested in growing on Etsy, you are in the right place. Today specifically, we're going to talk about one of my favorite things to talk about, which is Etsy search. And we are going to be diving into the question, how does Etsy search work? If you are a returning viewer to this channel, you know that I love to talk about Etsy search. I attribute it to 95% of our sales, which is crazy. And so I absolutely love talking about Etsy search just because it has proved to be a very profitable venture in my business. And I ignored it for a very long time until we finally implemented a search-friendly strategy in our shop and we saw an explosion of sales. And so I am very passionate about making sure that people know about Etsy search. And so today we are going to be talking less about the good practices, though we are going to be talking about that a lot, and more about how does it work as a whole. What is Etsy search? How does it work? All those sorts of things, just so that you can have a really good understanding of what it is. And that obviously will lead you into why it matters so much and how to do it, and will encourage you to implement it into your own shop. Before we jump in, I do want to let you guys know that I dive into more of this in my free Etsy masterclass, where you can learn the 3-step framework for making $1,000 a month on Etsy in 30 days. It is linked in the description. We talk about the optimization portion in the masterclass and we really dive into it. So if you are wanting to learn more beyond this video, make sure to check out the free masterclass in the link in the description. As we move into the video, this video, I do want to let you guys know that this is a huge question. I could not possibly talk about all that there is to talk about with Etsy search in one YouTube video. So, but I'm going to do my best. So first, we're going to talk about what the algorithm does. What is the search algorithm? Before we talk about how it works, we need to explain what it is. So basically, the search algorithm for Etsy is whenever someone goes to Etsy.com and types in something on that search bar that asks what you're looking for, and then they hit go and they return a bunch of results catered to what that person searched for. That is what the search algorithm is. It is meant for customers to be able to find products that they want on Etsy easily. And so that is what the search algorithm is. It is basically just a way to calculate Etsy's search calculator algorithm thing that pulls up listings for whenever someone types something into the search bar. So that is what the search algorithm does. It pulls up a bunch of listings based on a search that a consumer has done, and then it ranks those listings based on how likely that consumer is to purchase each one. So this is called your rank. Where your item shows up for a specific keyword is called your rank. It is not absolute. It is absolutely based on that consumer's search category, like searching habits as well. And so it is not like if I search what you might sell, a digital planner. If I search digital planner, your listing might show up in a different spot than if you search digital planner. However, overall, the concept is what is called your rank. So when people talk about improving their search rank, they're talking about getting higher up in that search query for when someone searches something. So now that we have covered the basics of what the search algorithm does, what it is, and you know the term rank and what exactly it means, we need to talk about what impacts your search rank. Your search rank is obviously extremely important. If you care about Etsy search, you care about where your listings are showing up. It is vitally important to your business. What impacts your search rank? So there are a lot of factors that go into your search rank. It's not just keywords. Contrary to popular belief, I feel like we talk about SEO and keywords like they're the same thing, though they are not. Keywords are just a piece of SEO or your search rank. They're only one part of it. They are a big part of it, but it is not exclusive. And there are some of the things in that impact your search rank you have control over, other things you do not. Obviously, I do not have control over. My customers recent Etsy searches, making my item more or less likely to show up in the rank, higher in the rank. So some things you have control over, some things you do not. A lot of things impact your search rank, and they are not just keywords. So let's dive into that now. The first thing is your title and tag relevance, which is basically keywords. Like I said, they do play a role, they just don't play the only role. So we're gonna talk about titles and tags now. So if your titles and tags match what is being searched, your item is more likely to show up in that search query and higher up. Your item will not show up if your titles and tags don't match what is being searched. So I sell monogram clothing. If someone's looking for gold jewelry, my items are not going to show up because I do not have anywhere in any of my listings a title or a tag that talks about gold jewelry. My items will not show up for that search query. And if someone searches gold jewelry, both gold and jewelry need to be in the title or tag in order to show up. So it's very, very specific. And even more so if you have that phrase somewhere. So gold and jewelry need to be in the titles and tags to show up at all in the search query. If you have the phrase gold jewelry in your titles or tags, it is more likely to show up higher because that means it's more relevant to the buyer. Definitely, this is why we recommend to use long tail keyword or keyword phrases for your tags, because they're more specific and it's more likely to show up higher for what you are selling in the algorithm. Okay, so obviously that is something you have total control over when it comes to your search rank. You have complete control over your titles and tags, and you don't have as much control over what they're searching, but you have complete control over the titles and tags and keywords that you put in those things. We talk about it all the time on this channel. If you're wanting more help with titles and tags, I will link a video in the cards that explains titles and tags in depth. So moving on from that, right in line with that is your item attributes. Your item attributes are the little questions or details that you can fill out when you're making your listing. If they match what is being searched, your item is more likely to show up higher in the algorithm. And so you're definitely going to want to fill those out to your best of your possible ability. And then right in line with that is what is called your listing quality score. Etsy calls it your listing quality score. From my understanding of what it is, it's basically just a listing conversion rate. So when someone clicks on your listing or favorites your listing, if they are more likely to purchase it, basically if you're converting those clicks and favorites to sales, a higher conversion rate will lead to a higher placement in the algorithm. Like I said, I talk about all of this stuff all the time on this channel. So I also have a video all about conversion rates and how to improve your conversion rate. If you want to do that, if you want to really deep dive into this topic, you can watch all of these videos that are further explanations of what we're just touching on in this video. Moving right on to shipping and how it affects your rank. Again, like I said, it's not just keywords. There's so many things that affect your rank. Shipping also impacts your rank in the Etsy algorithm. So one, your shipping speed and price impacts your rank in search. You are going to want to make sure that you are shipping items as cheap as possible. And so try and avoid packaging fees or like processing and handling. Try and avoid those fees. Definitely if you can offer a free shipping guarantee, which is basically just saying that you will ship any order that goes out of your shop for over $35, you'll ship that for free. If you can offer that in your shop or just free shipping across the board, that is really, really good for your search rank. But also just making sure that you are offering low cost options and you're not trying to like make money on shipping. Definitely don't try and make money on shipping because it will negatively impact your search rank. So you want to keep your shipping as low as you possibly can and also as fast as you possibly can, but accurate. So in each Etsy listing, you can fill out like how long it takes to ship that item. You want to make sure that that is both accurate and as fast as possible. So make sure you're not shipping items late, but also know that your shipping speed does impact your rank and search. And so you're going to want it to be as fast as possible. Your shop location is also considered in the search algorithm because of shipping. And so obviously you have no control over where your shop is, where you live. I mean, you do have control over it, but like not really, not like you have control over your keywords. And so you don't have much control over your shop location, but that is something that impacts your rank and search. So I thought I mention it just really quick. So those are the big things that we know of that impact a specific listing search rank. There are also things that impact your search rank just because of your shop overall. So there's things that like your overall shop rank will go up if you have these sorts of things. And so the first thing is a completed about section. We talk about that pretty often on this channel. You're definitely going to want to make sure that you have your about section filled out with a story or photos or videos, and just making sure that your customers can learn more about you. Etsy has outright said that this affects your rank in search, and so it's important to listen to that when you're talking about your overall shop's rank in search. Again, I have a video all about how to do the Etsy shop about section on this channel that I will link in the description so that you can check that out if you are more interested in the Etsy about section. Right in line with the about section is your shop policies. Etsy has once again come out and said that this impacts your rank in search, and so you are going to want to make sure that your shop policies are completely filled out. And yeah, that will impact and raise your overall shop's rank in search, is having a shop policies that are completely filled out. And the last thing for your shop is reviews. This is the big one. You want to make sure you have really, really good reviews. This impacts your overall shop's rank. So how many reviews you have and how good are they, and how likely are customers to be happy when they purchase from your shop as a whole. Having a good overall review really helps push out new listings and all of your listings. This raises your whole shop's rank up a lot. Good reviews are really, really important. So definitely that is probably one of the bigger factors. Like keywords and reviews are really, really big factors when it comes to your shop's rank or your listings rank on Etsy search. So definitely had to mention that for sure. Let's now talk about what you can do to help your search rank. I know we've touched on this, but we're just going to summarize all the things that you can do to help your search rank on Etsy. So again, you are going to want to make sure you are using strong and accurate keywords. Accurate is for that conversion rate piece. Accurate keywords in your titles and tags, and you want to make sure that you are filling them out completely. So use all that title space and all that tag space. You're going to want to make sure that you are filling out all the attributes that are possible whenever you're making your listing, answering all of those little detail questions, just so that your customers can have the most information about your listing, and also so Etsy can have the most information about your listing. I always say that Etsy loves it when you use their features, and so you're definitely going to want to make sure you're filling that out completely. The next thing you can do is have accurate ship times and low cost shipping. Make sure you're shipping your items on time and as fast as possible and as cheaply as possible. And the shop thing that you can do is fill out your about section and your shop policies. It literally only takes like 20 to 30 minutes. And so you're going to want to make sure that you're doing that. And the big one is to provide an amazing customer experience so that you can get good reviews. This means answering combos fast, just being on top of it for your customers so that they are more likely to leave you a good review. I really, really hope that this video is helpful as you try and understand Etsy search and grow your Etsy business. The search algorithm is ever evolving, and yeah, they're making changes, but it's just really important to know that these are the fundamentals, these are the basics, and so don't feel like you need to keep track of every single little thing, because every single time it feels like they change the algorithm, people freak out. Do not freak out. Having strong keywords, good reviews, you will never go wrong with those sorts of things. And so definitely take the time to implement into your shop. It will do wonders for your shop. I promise you from experience, I can say that. So I really hope that this video is helpful as you take Etsy search really seriously for your shop. If you are interested in growing on Etsy, we talk about that 2 times a week, every single week on this channel. So definitely make sure to subscribe, hang out, and yeah, this channel is just all about Etsy, all the things. So make sure to hang out, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.